All right, here are 7 decisions that you will likely be asked to make in the first hour after giving birth. Moms, no one prepares you for how many decisions you will have to make or likely have to make in that first hour after your baby is born. If you have a birth plan, a lot of these will probably already be on your birth plan, and you might have addressed these already. And a lot of these hospitals already have policies around, but that depends on if they're considered like a baby-friendly or mom and baby-centered birth center or hospital. So it's all going to depend on what hospital you choose, what their policies are, what evidence they're following, that sort of thing. So the first one, skin to skin. As soon as baby's out, they'll likely ask you if you want baby on your chest. If you can, please say yes. If there's medically a reason that you can't, you'll know that, whether that's something happening with you or with baby. But if you can, say yes to skin. And dad can do skin to skin too. It regulates breathing, it helps with temperature stability, it helps with bonding, all of it. Number 2 is delayed cord clamping. They'll want to know if you want those extra 60 to 120 seconds of blood flow. Most hospitals have a policy for some amount of delayed cord clamping, so it's going to be dependent on your hospital policy, but you can always ask for more if you want. Most babies benefit from it, and you can absolutely ask for it if it's not part of your hospital's policy, unless there is an emergency, in which case that kind of takes over and dictates what happens next. Number 3, when to cut the cord. Your partner will likely be asked on the spot, but do prep them ahead of time and discuss that with them if that's something that they're wanting to do, so that they're not caught off guard and surprised by that. Number 4, newborn medications. Vitamin K, erythromycin, eye ointment, and hepatitis B. Those are the 3 standard across the board in the United States. And these are considered routine, and there are laws around them. So if you plan to decline any of them, which you can do, you will usually be asked to sign a declination form. And that needs to be done, because if you don't decline them, they are going to be given automatically. So that's something that you need to discuss with your partner. That's something that you need to find all the information on, and that's something you need to discuss with your provider so that you have fully informed decision-making capability. And the only reason I bring this up is because a lot of people are like, oh, my baby, never got that. I was never asked if my baby got any of those. And, maybe I did want it for this reason or not for that reason, whatever the case may be. A lot of parents are surprised to find that their baby probably got these things almost immediately after delivery. Now, number 5 is breastfeeding support. If you plan to breastfeed, or if your labor nurse doesn't offer it immediately, given the circumstances, you can ask. You deserve hands-on help in that golden hour, and most labor nurses are trained to help you with that initial breastfeed. Number 6, baby's first weights and measurements. You can request to delay this until that, golden hour of bonding time if baby is stable. There should be no problem with that. Finally, number 7 is placental decisions. So if you want to keep it, encapsulate it, or have a lotus birth, you need to let your team know, preferably before delivery, but immediately after if that is your plan, so that they know and that they can honor your wishes. All of these decisions happen fast if you haven't made them prior to delivery. Save this for your birth plan and follow for more mom-to-mom, straight-to-the-point newborn education.